Future Bestsellers, Lisa Daly here. I actually won NaNoWriMo with my very first novel, which was published by Penguin. Stay tuned and I will tell you how I did it. Happy NaNoWriMo! Thanks so much for watching. If you want to write a book that you are super proud of and get it published, this is the place for you. So my first book, 15 Minutes of Shame, actually started way back as a NaNoWriMo project. I ended up getting it published the next year. I did only write 50,000 words during NaNoWriMo, and the book ultimately ended up being around 78,000 words. And the title of the book is 15 Minutes of Shame. If you go back in the NaNoWriMo Hall of Fame, you can actually find it there, although the original title was The Dream Girl Academy, which my publisher did not care for. But I picked up some little fun tips along the way, and I want to show you exactly how I did it. In this quick video, I'm going to give you 5 tips to win NaNoWriMo. Number 1, set a word count goal. If you were to write the same number of words for every single day of November, you would have to write 1,667 words a day, which works out to 11,667 words every week. That said, you are going to have days when life gets in the way, like Thanksgiving, for example, where you can't write or you can't write your full 1,600 words. And so it's always better if you can set a goal that's a little higher. Even if you shoot for like 1,800 or 2,000 words at the beginning of NaNoWriMo, when you hit that middle slump, and you will, and we'll talk about how to deal with that in a future video, once you hit that middle slump, you will need the words that you have banked when you were all full of energy and excitement. So the first week of NaNoWriMo, for sure, try to write about 2,000 words, but do know that the writing is going to go a little more slowly as you are figuring out your story. If you can only knock out your 1,667, that's okay. Don't beat yourself up. You just got to move on and do better the next day. The other thing you should know is once you hit the last week of NaNoWriMo, you are going to sail right through pretty much on fumes and caffeine, but it's going to be a lot easier because you're so close to the finish line. Yeah! If you are wondering how in the world you are going to write 1,667 words a day or 2,000 words a day without sacrificing quality, I actually have a video about that up there, or I'll post a link to it in the description below, where I explain how you can do this without sacrificing quality, and it's shockingly easier than you would think. There's a secret to it. Tip number 2, plan for a few bad days. They are part of the process. A lot of times if you have a couple of slump days in a row, you're like, ugh, there's no way I can ever finish this book. And the truth is, even professional writers have bad writing days. You just have to sit your butt down in the chair, put your fingers on the keyboard, and keep on moving. Tip number 3, attend a NaNoWriMo write-in to get yourself pumped up. The great thing is that you can actually attend a number of in-person write-in events in your local region. Just check the NaNoWriMo site, and I'll link to that below. And there are tons of great events all over the country. Actually, there are a number of events all over the world, which is really cool. Another way to attend a write-in without ever leaving your house is to attend a virtual write-in. And lucky for you, I am going to be hosting one this coming Wednesday, November 6th. From 11 to 1 Eastern Standard Time, right here on this channel. So be sure to mark your calendars, hit subscribe, and ding that little bell so you'll be notified when our write-in happens. And I will be doing nano write-ins every Wednesday in November until NaNoWriMo is done and we are all exhausted. Tip number 4, tell people that you are participating in NaNoWriMo and that you are going to be writing a 50,000 word novel this month so that they, A, know why you can't go out for plans, and B, can support you and ask you about it, and best of all, hold you accountable. Tip number 5, write a rough 3-act beat outline, 3-act structure, so that you will not get lost along the way. The last thing you want to do during NaNoWriMo is spend time figuring out where to go next. You just want to write like the wind. This video right here will tell you exactly what you need to know to do that. And go ahead and hit subscribe right now, and I will see you over in the next video.